RNY here, coming to you with my week 66 post-op update. I had surgery on March 7th, 2018 at Guelph General Hospital in Guelph, Ontario, Canada with Dr. Jules Fouté-Nalong. I'm 40 years old. I am 5'7". My highest weight was 343.6 pounds. My surgery weight was 316.4 pounds. And my current weight today is 211 pounds. So from week 60, from my highest weight, that's a loss of 132.6 pounds. From my surgery weight, that's a loss of 105.4 pounds. And from my week 65 weight, that is a loss of 2.8 pounds. So, I've been finding, pretty much, I've been getting back into the jogging again. I told you guys that I stopped for, I think it was like 5 weeks. I just didn't, I was carving out too much, and it was really getting to me, and I stopped working out, and the cravings didn't go away, and everything like that. And then I ended up switching to keto. It's been, I think Friday will be 5 weeks. And I'm still finding that what cravings I do have, if I have any, are still controllable. I'm still able to, it's pretty much just walk into a truck stop and I see something and I want it for a second or two, and then no, don't need it. And if it's, if I'm really craving sweets badly, then I will come out to the truck. I've got a sweet fat bomb that I've made that I have on hand. I've got yogurt, and I just have those instead. I'm finding that I don't need them as much. It's not as much of a crutch, which is a good thing, because those cravings and those foods can become a crutch, whether it's an emotional or a physical crutch. Sometimes doesn't matter, and sometimes it's a mixture of both. And I was finding that that's what it was being with me a lot of the time, up until I did switch to keto. And I'm not going to say that keto is the end all be all, but it's definitely helped me. It's not going to do the same for everyone. Some people are going to struggle with it still. Some people are going to want all the treats and everything like that. I actually bought, just to try them, Walmart has in Canada these protein bars. They're called Good Fats. So, and they're actually geared towards a keto diet. I'm not sure what the fiber is, but I know it's like 14 grams of carbs. I think it's like 15 to 20 grams of fat per bar, and like 9 grams of protein or something like that per bar or whatever. And I bought a box just to try them, and they were good. They were a nice, light, airy consistency. They had a bit of crunch to them and a bit of sweetness and whatever, but I don't think I'd buy them again because they're higher in carb than I really prefer. But I had them, actually I didn't buy them last week. I bought them like 2 weeks ago when we came out on the road. So my husband had one and I had one, and it's a box of 4 the day that we bought them, just to try them. That, and on the days that we come back out on the road from the trailer, it's usually pretty hairy. We're running around doing things, so we don't necessarily have the time to stop and make food and do this and do that and whatever. So, we're going to the gas station and buying stuff. Now it'll be more like beef jerky and whatnot, whereas before it would be junk, just whatever would fill us up. Now I'm finding I can make better choices. I can buy pork rinds, I can buy beef jerky, whereas I was buying beef jerky before, but it's not I'm not walking into the store and feeling debilitated anymore, which is good, because because I'm in a store all the time, multiple times throughout the day. And it was horrible because I can't avoid them, because I have to stop and fuel, and I don't have a washroom in my truck, so I have to stop and use the washroom. And there's certain things that I have to do that I just can't, so I can't avoid the stores. But yeah, anyways, so pretty much there was 2 bars left in the box, and I actually forgot that they were there. And before I wouldn't have. Before I'd have been like, nom nom nom, give me all the bars. So I really enjoyed that, because I think I had one a week ago, and only because my husband put it out for me as a snack later on in the day. And then I ate one, I think yesterday or the day before, just to get it gone. And now it's no longer there. I didn't want it to go bad. I didn't want it to go to waste, because I think it was like $10 for the box of 4. But it's gone, and I'm not even concerned about getting more. I've been enjoying my yogurt, and I've been enjoying having the fat bombs, and I've been stuck on one, but I'm trying different flavors. And I mean, even with the fat bomb, I'm finding, I dip into it once a day, and I'm good. And sometimes I'm not even craving the sweet anymore, which is really good, because that was before I switched to keto. And again, I'm not saying it's the end-all be-all, that it's cured me, because I mean, I'm gonna be a foodie for life. I'm always gonna have issues, but it's definitely helped. I'm not feeling the physical cravings. When I am getting a craving, it's more because I see it. It's the mental, the visual, and that in and of itself has helped me immensely to put in perspective. The one thing I'm finding that I'm having a bit of a hard time at, so the last week, and I don't know if it's just because, it generally, on average, I believe, takes about 6 weeks to get fat adapted and whatever, so my body's still transitioning. I found the last week I've been exceptionally tired, but I've also started jogging in the past couple of weeks more. So I don't know if it's just because I'm still in that transition period, so I'm using up the energy stores that are there already. Another thing I found too is I've been retaining a lot of water, and I think I'm still trying to figure out the salt. I think because some of the recipes that I've been making don't call for salt, some of them do. And I know some days I'm not stopping in the bathroom, like to go to the bathroom as often as I have in the past. So I generally try to keep it to 3 liters of water a day, no more than 4, because you can make yourself sick from drinking too much water. But at the same time, you also have to take into consideration what you're doing physically, how long you are doing physical activities that are making you sweat, how much salt you are retaining or how much water you're retaining because of salt. It's a fine line, and I've been looking into it a lot lately. But you can make yourself actually very sick if you drink too much water, because you can leach the salt that your body needs out of your body, and that's not a good thing. I do believe, from what I've read, in extreme cases it can cause death, drinking too much water. So I generally try to keep the 3 or 4 liters a day, but like I said, I haven't been, so I'm trying to figure out water versus salt. And I think on the days where I'm actually adding salt in I use pink Himalayan salt. I think I have to up my water intake by like half a liter or a liter. Some days I don't. If I don't add salt in, I don't think I need to. You know, just gotta wait until I get that golden period where I'm, you know, stopping every hour to go to the washroom, and then I know I'm not retaining water. I think yesterday was the first day I didn't retain water. Oops. In the last week, sorry. My thing that I've been using to try and stabilize this so it's not as shaky just fell. So it's just figuring out where my body stands and what works best, what doesn't. My limit, figuring out my limits. But I think it's working so far. I know I lost almost 3 pounds this week too, but I haven't gone below this, so I'm between water retention and working out. I think I'm gonna have to figure out the cycle. Hopefully I can get lower than this. I was so wishing today that I would be into the single digits of the 200, like in between 200 and 210 into the single digits, but not yet. I'm not gonna lie, it's making me worried. I'm hoping I can get into Wonderland. I don't want to put my hopes up. I feel like I got a bit of that push. You know, that worry that comes in. You start thinking, I don't want to do that. Because I know this is working. I mean, these are starting to pop out more already. So, I mean, you can especially tell I'm not retaining as much water today. So yeah, I've been trying to put up pictures on Instagram on the days I jog too, for a little bit of accountability. We'll see how well I do. Hopefully, we're on our way home now too. Hopefully I'm going to have a bit of happy this weekend. Just with different issues that are going on in life, we've had to put some things off, and hopefully this weekend, I'll find out in a few hours, but hopefully this weekend, one of the things that we've had to put off, I won't have to put off anymore. That'll be nice. Alleviate a little bit of the stress. So yeah. And sorry, I'm tired today. Only gotten a few hours sleep so far. Figured I'd do my weight and do my video, and it's been like 10 hours since I had my last meal, so I figured I'd pop out my weight and my video real quick and go back to bed for a little while. And yeah, so that's me for this week. Sorry I seem so weird, like I said, tired. I need to go home and recharge, I think, a little bit for the weekend. Looking forward to that. I just want to be in a bed that's not moving for a couple of days. It would be really nice. But yeah, so that's me for this week. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you all hopefully next Wednesday, but definitely the next week for sure. Anyways, take care everyone. Bye.